I mean, shout out to Ninja Gaiden. I mean, Ninja Gaiden 4 getting the big announcement, 6 to 7 years in development. Phil Spencer talked about that in the interview we'll touch on here in a bit. Looks sick. Introduction to a new character. Yeah. And then the surprise drop. The surprise drop of Ninja Gaiden 2, the remaster of it.
Yeah, that was sort of nice of them just being, then our mystery game, and that was just their first one. They just rolled right into it.
Yeah. I'm
With
glad,
Team Ninja.
Yeah, I'm glad they did. I'm glad they just rolled right into the mystery game.
I'm going to be honest, watching that trailer, because it has been so long since a Ninja Gaiden, and that it did Platinum in association with Platinum Games.
Yep.
During that first half of that trailer, I would have been like, is this Ninja Gaiden? What the hell is this? Because it is a new character who's never been in the game before.
Right.
I was looking and going like, is it Gaiden? Well, I knew it was Gaiden because I saw people talk about it, but when I finally watched it, but if I initially watched it, I went, I'm not sure what the hell this is until Ryu shows up and like, oh.
Yeah, okay, yeah, here we go.
So, meanwhile, I watched it later and I just opened up the live stream they did. I hadn't seen any of the announcements or that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, let's just scroll to see when they start showing off the first game. As soon as the gameplay started, because I skipped everything before that, and I clicked on it, I was watching it, I'm like, that's some Ninja Gaiden looking ass shit right here. and then it's like, it kept going. I'm like, oh, it is Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah. I mean, I would have just been unsure about it because of just how long it had been, but I mean, I guess I would have figured out because they said long-standing new mainline in the game.
Right, yeah. Honestly, it's like, with Ninja Gaiden 4 and even the remaster of 2, I was going to point this out for you, Bubs. I mean, it's like the year of Koei Tecmo, right out of the gate, man.
Koei Tecmo's just doing their thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're vibing so far.
Omega Force with a new Dynasty Warriors, Team Ninja coming out with all the Ninja Gaiden games this year.
Yeah, because you got Ragebound, the 2 Black, and then 4, and then you have also Alteria Yuma. You got a new one of those.
Which I don't remember which developer works on that.
Yeah, but I mean, Koei Tecmo's they rocking this year.
They publish them.
Yeah, they doing work, man. But no, I mean, overall, that was a really sick announcement with the new Pro Tag, which is featuring him from the Raven clan, which is direct rivals to the Hayabusa clan. So that's going to be a nice little back and forth between the two characters and the distinct play styles throughout the game. Ninja Gaiden is not necessarily a series I don't think any of us have really heavily dove into. I've played 2 on the OG Xbox. I do want to download this remaster on Game Pass, and I've played 3. They're fun. They're fun games. I mean, it's fun action games, right? And you mentioned before the show, they kind of laid the groundwork for almost like Souls games to come, to an extent.
Yeah, games like that and DMC, the classic sort of action fighter games, pretty much. So
it's just overall, it's cool to see this property kind of get some love, more than just the Ragebound that we saw at, I think, Game Awards.
Yeah.
And then Xbox Studios publishing it. I mean, it's just technically kind of like a first party game. Mm-hmm. I saw someone make a comment about that too, since it's Platinum working on it and everything as well, where it's someone said, I kind of feel like this is almost like Phil Spencer and Xbox's apology letter to Platinum with Scalebound. It's like, hey, I'm sorry we shafted you on Scalebound. Go work on Ninja Gaiden. Go have fun there. You know what I mean? And I saw people say, well, I still want Scalebound. I kind of still want Scalebound.
A lot of people still want Scalebound.
A lot of people still want Scalebound.
But I mean, the real nice thing about this announcement is because they mentioned that this is the first mainline game in 10 years.
Yeah.
They have set it up in a way where you don't need to really know anything from any of the previous games. You can just come right into it because it's sort of hinted and showed off with the trailer that the main initial focus is going to be on our new character, and Ryu's going to come in at some point, midway in, sort of made it seem like.
Yeah. Which, I think we can all agree. Anytime you have an older property getting a new game and developers taking the approach of anyone can come into this game, that is the right move.
Yes.
10 times out of 10, that is always the right move.
I feel like that way, any game series that hasn't released a game in 4 or 5 years, and they went the 10-year route. So
yeah, exactly. Like I said, I think we can all agree to that. If you have a new game, cool. There's going to be different references or whatever. That you're going to notice and know from the previous games if you played them. But it needs to be new player friendly, or it's just why are you even making this game? To an extent, it's like, why are you making this game? But either way, it's coming out this fall, so that's something to watch for, especially for the official release date and everything.
And then them being exceptional marketers of just shadow dropping Ninja Gaiden 2
Yeah.
Black, a definite remaster edition of 2,
Yep.
which was also one that you needed no context from the previous game really to play. So,
Yeah. I saw that it was already like a top 10 seller on Steam.
Yep.
And it was already rated like almost like I think it's rated like a 4.9 on the Xbox Game Store.
that
as well.
doesn't surprise me.
So yeah, I mean either. I mean a lot of people like to call this one like the best action.
Oh,
you know,
in
action
terms of
games of all time.
Ninja Gaiden series,
Yeah.
most definitely. 2 was by far the best.
Yeah, I mean like this is a game that people like hold as like one of the goats kind of thing. So I mean shout out to that, man. Like I said, I want to download it, especially since it's on Game Pass.